Ever had one of those moments like, when life kind of throws you a curveball? You're not totally down, but it's like someone snuck in and rearranged all your furniture?
I know that feeling.
That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up from
Yeah.
Sheng Wang, our main guy and the only one. Right from the get-go. Senior year at a new school is already a trip.
Yeah, and not just any new school.
Right.
These first 2 chapters, they're like, boom, pressure cooker environment.
Seriously. Find your locker, pick some electives. This place is like next level. This whole class switching system they've got going on, it's
Yeah.
intense, constant ranking, like some kind of reality show. You don't measure up, you're out of there.
It's a huge difference from his old school, like switching classes there. That was about, what interests you. This is survival of the fittest, constant pressure.
Which might explain why he compares the school's wall of honor to a bunch of wanted posters.
Oh, yeah.
It's small detail, but man.
Tell us a lot about him.
Totally. How he sees this whole achievement thing.
It's perfect. Classic Shang, that little bit sarcastic, kind of dark humor. But under that, maybe, like, he doesn't want to stand out. Or maybe he's scared of ending up on that wall himself.
Ooh, interesting.
Right.
And maybe that's the setup, The author's setting the stage because guess how he gets thrown into this whole thing?
How?
He ends up right next to Jiang Tian, the guy, by the way, whose name is practically plastered all over that wall of honor.
Talk about a contrast, right? We meet Jiang Tian, and he's, sound asleep when the bell rings, not exactly top student material at first glance.
Right.
And then, bam, we find out he pulled an all-nighter. Don't know why yet, but the author's got us hooked. Is he arrogant? Or is there more to it?
Okay, but hold on. That whole desk moving scene?
Yeah.
I mean, on one hand, you think, okay, he's marking his territory, new kid, all that. But then he picks the spot that works for Sheng's height. Like, is he being considerate?
See, that's it. It's ambiguous. And that's what makes him interesting. Abrasive, yeah, but there are these hints that there's more beneath the surface.
It's like we're getting these glimpses of him, but through, like, I don't know, a foggy window. Like, you can kind of see the shape of things, but no details yet.
Right.
And then we've got Jiang, right? The other classmate.
Right.
And he throws in this whole other thing, telling Sheng, hey, don't judge the guy too quickly.
Right.
He's not usually like this.
Which, okay, now we really want to know, what is usual for Jiang Tian? What's with this whole, gruff act?
Exactly.
Is it this school? I mean, it's intense, always got to be on top. Or is there something else going on, something we don't know yet?
Okay, but speaking of pressure, can we talk about this exam?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, seriously, new school, new everything, you're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And bam, exam on stuff you haven't even learned.
It's brutal. It really shows how different it is from his last school. That one was no joke academically, but this is next level, pushing them to the limit. And it's like, sink or swim, kid.
It's like that time I went to this pottery class, thinking, chill, creative vibes.
Right.
And it was hardcore. Everyone was like a master potter, and I'm over here with my lump of clay, totally lost.
Oh, no.
Almost walked out. But for Sheng, it's not just one class, right? It's his whole life.
Exactly.
And then, as if that wasn't enough, there's this whole family situation.
Oh, yeah, that phone call with his dad.
That first mention of Aunt Yang.
That's so awkward.
I'm like, is he seriously trying to slide that in there like it's nothing?
Oh, hey, by the way, new family.
Right. And you can practically hear Sheng thinking, hold up, who is this? And why are we talking about her like she's, family?
Classic case of adults forgetting that teenagers, have feelings about this stuff.
Right.
His dad is clueless.
And the timing. He's already got all this new school stuff, feeling totally uprooted.
Yeah.
And bam, new family dynamic.
Oh.
New rules? Maybe new sibling? Who even knows at this point?
And just when you think, okay, give the kid a break.
Right.
Boom. That ending.
I know.
Aunt Jam's son, Jiang Tian. What are the chances?
It's crazy. It makes you wonder, did his dad plan this whole thing, this whole new city, new school business? It's like, if this were a TV show, cue the dramatic music, right?
Totally.
Zoom in on their faces across the hallway.
Yeah.
That whole do-do-do sound.
Exactly.
But you know what? It could be more than just drama, right? I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
They're both kind of thrown into this new situation, feeling a little lost, easy to become rivals, but maybe they end up being the one stable thing for each other.
It's true. That shared experience can really bond people.
It's like when my family, we all moved in with my aunt and her kids one summer. Total chaos, sharing rooms, bathroom schedules, all that. But I actually got super close with my cousin. We were both going through some stuff, and I don't know, it just brought us together.
That's what's so cool about these unexpected families. It makes you rethink everything you thought you knew about family, and sometimes those weird situations, they create these amazing connections.
So we leave Sheng and Jiang Tian at this turning point,
Yeah.
right? And I feel like it's making us think about our own lives, too. Like, how do we handle change? How do we connect with people who are totally different? And how do we embrace those messy, unexpected families? Because it's not always like picture perfect, you know?
Yeah, and that's why I'm hooked on this story. It's not just about the plot twist. It's like this universal thing we all go through, looking for connection, belonging, some sense of home, and all the chaos.
Yeah, and who knows, maybe that's what they'll find in each other. Sheng and Jiang Tian, I have a feeling this is just the beginning.
Well, folks, that wraps up our deep dive into the first 2 chapters of The Only One. We've met some intriguing characters, uncovered a pressure cooker school environment, and stumbled upon a family dynamic that's full of surprises. What do you think awaits Sheng and Jiang Tian? Will they become rivals or unexpected allies in this new chapter of their lives? We'll have to wait and see. Until next time, keep those pages turning and those thoughts churning, because the world of literature is full of endless possibilities.